Morning. You join me on this lovely crisp January morning. She's like a sheet of glass. Some of you might recognise where we are. We are at Cardiff Foreshore. It's currently 3.5 hours to high water. This wasn't the venue in mind. We've had a massive frost overnight. It's caused absolute mayhem throughout the streets of Barry and Cardiff. But the plan was to go and fish the white light. You've seen the recent video where I had a codlin and a lot of eels lost a bass or whiting. So there's just a helicopter going over. So yes, the traffic was absolute mayhem. So I decided to come to the foreshore because it's the opposite direction to Barry for where my son's school is, and it only took me 8 minutes to get here. I was quite surprised. So I like the foreshore, especially in the springtime when the thornies are running. So now I know it's only roughly 8-10 minutes to get here. I'll come here a lot more. But high water is 5 to 2 today. I got to leave by about 2:20, so I get 3 hours up, half hour back. See if we can catch something. So yes, the bait of choice today is lugworm, crab and squid. I got a bit of bluey with me as well. Always take a bit of bluey with me. Got to be careful. I got a nasty cut on my finger and it's right where the elastic sits. So I've got to be careful. So I'm not sure if anything's coming off here. I know there was a couple of codlin caught down Penarth on the weekend, not many though. But you know, unless you try, you're not going to know, are you? Got to be careful of that cut. If that elastic goes in that cut, woo, it might make a grown man cry. So yeah, on this one just half a dozen lugworm, wrapped in elastic, halfway up, folded on itself, elasticated back. Ooh, nice pop. She is cold. I pulled up where we parked the car and it was -1, and it's now 10 o'clock in the morning. That's it. It's like a sheet of glass, absolutely lovely. Can't believe the weather we've been having. From strong winds to absolute downpours, now freezing conditions. Oh, it's mental. Mental. Doggy. Nice and simple. 3-foot pulley, everything's £100, 5 BMXs onto half a dozen blow lug. Yeah, by the time this video comes out, you would have seen another one. I was on the green light recently, well, a few days ago. Had a really good session, you know, nothing massive, but I did have an absolute monster of a small spotted ray. The spotteds they get down south, you know, the 6-7 pounders, like, you know, they're big spotteds. You know, but anything over £4 on the Welsh side is a big spotted. I managed to have my third 5-pounder, which was nice. So, but on that video I was using this rig, just a 2-hook clip down, size 10 hooks. The top one fixed with a spring to a cascade swivel running up and down on the bottom. So I'm going to stick with that because there is a whiting comp and it'd be nice to have a whiting over £1. So, and they're strong, they're 1 BMXs, so they're quite strong. So if I do hook a nice 2-3 pound codling, then it's still strong enough to take the fish. I think the last time I fished this actual spot, there's a video on YouTube about 10 years ago. Just catching thornies. So it's not a place I fish loads. Yeah, this rig I used to like using a long time ago. So it's basically just a 2-hook clip down. So instead of having the beads and the swivel trapped mid rig body, it's running on a cascade swivel. But above that cascade swivel is a bead and a light crimp to stop it from going up to the top. So when that hits the bottom, that will act like a pulley dropper, so sitting down the bottom, depending on what the tide's doing, and then you've got the top one which is fixed with an SRT spring. Nice short, 2 foot, 1 hooks, a couple of worm, half a crab. See if we get me a nice whiting. First casts come in completely untouched. We're saying the first cast on the 1 rod. I've still got the clip down out there. I haven't seen any rattles yet. So yes, look like it might be a tough one. It's warm. Feels like 20 degrees. That's the one. Yeah, let's hope we can pull something out. I'll tell you what, for casting, you can't beat the casting special for casting. Wow, what a reel, look. Come on, cod. Yeah, I wound in my 2-hook clip down. The worm's been attacked, crab hasn't been touched. So you can see what I mean by that slides, but it can only go so far. It's a good rig, I like that. So yes, so the first 2 casts, nothing. But the point of these videos as well is to show you the tough sessions, because at the end of the day we're all human, we all go out and blank and have rubbish trips and little fish. It's the whole thing of fishing, you know, unless you're out every day or every 2 days, you know, the law of averages, you're going to do better than the next person. So, you know, if I can get out minimum once a week, you know, once in the week when he's in school, once on the weekend, do a video for you guys, I'm happy. You know, I'll show you every step of the way. You know, I'm not bothered if I blank, if I have a nightmare, nothing. You know, I don't think many people would have put that last lady bay session for everyone to see with just a codling second cast in 8 hours of fishing. But you know, it's 20 quid in worm, 15 quid in crab, 20 quid in fuel. You know, with food it was like 70 quid that day for codling. But if you guys enjoy the videos, then I'll keep doing them. Show you the rough with the smooth. You know, it's mid-January now. March and April will soon be here. You'll have the blondes, you'll have the hounds. There'll be plenty of footage. Every time I go out, that camera's with me. So you're with me every step of the way, unfortunately. Right, let's get to it. Untouched. Put the little clip down back out now, drop in a bit shorter. It's rare for me to drop one that close. But, yeah, if there's not much happening, it's always nice to stagger your distances to see where the fish are. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's really tough going at the moment. Been here for 2 hours. I haven't had a single bite. Not a single bite. I'm on the 3rd cast on each rod now. I've just put the tour clip down out with the size 1/0s. 50 yards, see if there's something there. But it's 2 hours till high water. So a few anglers turned up. There's 2 to my right and 2 to my left, and not a single fish yet. Come on, fishing. I'll even take a doggy. What can I say? It is completely dead. It's probably about an hour to a high. I've been here 3 hours. Not a bite. I've seen a small whiting up to my left, and I've seen a strap a couple of pounds to my right. For these last 2 casts now, I've just dropped them in closer. I've got a big chunk of bluey dripping with blood with a wrapper squid, and then on the other rod the same, that 2 clipped down with small hooks. Yeah, not even a rattle, not even a nibble, nothing. Blank beaten. Woo. Last cast as well. Last cast. Fishing has been really, really tough. There was loads of weed coming through. This was my last cast. It's a nice white tip. Like I said to you in the video, I'll take you every step of the way and I'll show you the rough with the smooth. Here goes. Well, that's it, guys and girls. Just wound in the last one now. Big chunk of bluey and squid's been out there almost an hour, not even touched. So managed to save a blank with that whiting on the rod I just packed away. It's been very tough going. I've done 4 hours. Didn't even have a bite, I just went to pack up. Yeah. But perfect conditions, but it feels well into double figures. That's only because we're sheltered from that bitter northerly wind that's behind us. It feels like spring. But yeah, if the fish are not in front of you, you're not going to catch them. But I persevered with the small hook on the 2-hook clip down. So I thought if something small comes past, then I got a good shout with some worm on it. And lo and behold, last cast, pulled out a nice white in about 8-10 ounces. So perfectly hooked, he's gone back. So yes, so this is the last one now, just packing this one away. So that's all for me today. Until the next time, tight lines. Doggy!